Hi Aries, welcome to your mid-monthly reading, your mid-month January reading. I hope you're all well. I hope this month is being kind to you and you are moving in a forward direction. I'm going to do the mid-month is a little bit different this month. I'm going to start with some universal prophecy cards, then I'm going to jump into the psychic tarot. I'm going to pull some Waite for some clarifiers, and then we're going to ask the universe for a blessing for you lovely Aries. Okay, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. You know the drill. Alrighty, let's jump straight in. Okay, spirits, angels and guides. I pre-shuffled these, but I do like to wake them up in case, you know, they've gone to sleep. What does the beautiful sign of Aries need to know for their mid-month January reading? Okay, let's have a look. Oh, I'm feeling a bit cold. It's interesting because it's certainly not cold here. You know, I'm hoping none of you have come down with a cold, but there's a sense of not being left out in the cold. Okay, that's for someone. Wow, it's interesting because I've just pulled the first card, which is Warrior. Have the strength to fight the good fight, stand your ground, believe in the power of the truth. The warrior is strong within you. So for some of you, you're needing to stand up for what's right, okay? Standing up for what is important to you and not being left out in the cold. You know, it may not be in a physical sense, or it could be, but it could be that you are needing to make sure that you are being involved. I'm hearing the words being a part of something, okay? Being included, okay? So that could be in a relationship, it could be in a work setting, it could be anything. But I got really cold all of a sudden, and then I got the words feeling left out in the cold. So feeling left out of something. Okay, so now's your time to bring up your warrior, the warrior that is you, and to stand up for yourself. Yeah, we'll delve deeper and see what else comes up. Protect yourself from negative energy and harmful environments. You are a warrior on the path to enlightenment. Trust your instincts. Be strong. So for some of you, you're really needing to stand your ground throughout the next part of January, depending on when you're watching this, but this is your mid-monthly, so you're gaining a sense of not backing down, okay? And I do feel for a lot you're being supported, so I do feel for a lot of you, you are being given these situations or being put in these environments that are giving you what you need to show the world what you're made of, okay? In a good way. You know, we should always do it in, you know, come from a place of love, and we should always do it in, the kindest, nicest way. It's not always possible sometimes. Harmony, okay? Embrace relationships and career opportunities. The choices you must make will create harmony in your heart and your future. So that's a really good, that's your outcome card. So we've got current energy, needing to stand up for yourself, needing to step into your power, needing to protect what's yours, not being left out in the cold, not being pushed aside or brushed off or whatever. You know, it could be to do with a job, it could be to do with needing that equal give and take within a relationship, okay? Or it could be, you're just affirming, hey, look, I'm here, I deserve to be heard, I deserve to be noticed. You're a vital part. You're an important part. You bring something that the world needs. So, we're all here for a reason, and you're meant to be here. So I get a sense of, the outcome's going to be really good. You're going to create harmony, but you're going to need to stand your ground. You're going to need to stand up for yourself, okay? And that's, that may not apply to everybody, but there may be little areas within your life. If you're saying, well, that's not mean that nothing's happening. There could be little things in your life, Aries, that you're needing to just stand strong with, or to just, stand in your power, or even just, I back myself up. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to bow down to what other people want. This is what I want. This is what I need at this time. I get a sense of, I've got this Kundalini energy rising and strength. So you're about to show the world what you're made of, which is really, really nice, really interesting too. So let's delve a bit deeper. Let's ask the Psychic Tarot deck, what else do they have for you to delve a bit deeper into the messages. So Warrior, Protect and Harmony. So harmony is basically your outcome, where you can embrace new relationships or relationships on a different level. Okay, so the outcome could be that because you stand strong, you stand up for what you need at this time and the way you need it, that's your outcome. Okay, so it's a really, you're coming from a place of strength mid-month, but then into rounding it off, and the outcome is super positive for creating what you want, creating the harmony that you need. Wow, we've certainly started off on a strong foot here. Yeah, because you're leveling up as souls, you're creating, stepping into your power, creating what you need to move forward throughout the rest of this year in a very, very strong position. For energy, you're taking action, you're not backing down, you're not putting whatever it is that is being put in front of you, you're not allowing it to put you off or stop you in your tracks. You're coming from a strong place. So this is a really strong, this is a really strong mid-month for the sign of Aries, and not allowing fear to hold you back, okay? Because I do get a sense of, you have backed down in the past, and perhaps, you have given in and allowed, others to move forward, or I'm getting a sense with someone or some of you that it's within a job role and you've been waiting to progress or move up or step up into a new role, and someone, you've in some ways allowed someone else to go in, I suppose, and be taken on into that role that probably should have been for you back then. For some of you or someone, there's a role opportunity coming back round. Perhaps it was someone stepped into that role and it didn't work out. So now that job role is becoming available again. If it wasn't the right time, that's okay. But now it's coming back around again. So for some of you, you've got an opportunity to show them what you're made of, to step up and prove to yourself, if anything, that you've got this, you can do this. So you are sitting in a very, very strong position mid-month. There is a sense of, just a reminder there not to fall back into old patterns. It's so easy for a lot of us to sit back and go, okay, well, I'll just stay as I am. That's a comfort zone. It's a comfort bubble. We don't grow. We don't learn as souls. So I do get a sense of, if you don't allow the fear to hold you back, allow it to drive you forward. You do have the devil energy, the temptation, and that it can sometimes remind us about, old patterns, old ways of thinking, negative beliefs, patterns, being swayed to do it someone else's way rather than the way that you want it, or to fall back into addictive behavior, overthinking, overworking. It can be, alcohol, drugs, just things that don't allow us to progress. So that's just a reminder to say, hey, look, don't get held back by fear. Don't focus on what you can't do, focus on what you can do. And I'm hearing that the words, don't draw attention to your weaknesses. So if it's something you're not fully confident of, if this is an opportunity for a new role and you don't feel fully confident, but you can learn, okay? And, we all have to start somewhere. So for some of you, you may be stepping into a job for the first time, or you may be needing to step into something or find something new because, what was is no longer. So I get a sense of, taking that first step, taking that leap of faith, because when you stand up and believe in yourself, and this is what this Warrior and Protect is all showing me, is that when you really, safeguard yourself, protect your energy from negativity, step up, show your strengths, show your courage and determination to yourself, but you're also showing it to the universe that you believe in yourself and you back yourself, and you're going to come out on top. It's going to create that, and I'm getting a sense it's going to create the stability and foundation and joy that you deserve, okay? So, you know, you may be needing to take a leap of faith. Go for that job interview. We're not here to tell you what to do, but safeguard yourself, because I do feel, you know, there is a need to just be mindful. I do feel that you're not taking any of the rubbish anymore. You are going, you know, look, no, I need to take some time out for myself, or I need to balance myself, I need to go and ground. And I see you doing that more. Okay, so as you're stepping up in this strength, this courage, and this warrior, you know, thing, I get a sense, thing, that's a strange reference, but warrior image, I get a sense of really putting yourself first, okay, and needing to put yourself first. For some of you, it's been a little while coming. I was going to say long time coming, but for some of you, you've allowed things to get in the way of it, and you should be your top priority, okay, and not being afraid to ask for help when you need it, okay. And if it is to do with you know, your health and well-being, mental health and well-being, then yes, it should be your priority, and it's now time to take action. So for some of you, you are really safeguarding yourself against negative energies, being mindful about who's around you and, you know, who's not, and just, you know, being more aware of yourself, okay, but knowing that there's help out there if you need it. Yeah, some of you, you're, you know, this isn't a love reading. Some of you may be hoping for love, but at the moment, a lot of you are working on, or some of you are working on the love for yourself, and really recreating that healthy relationship with yourself, okay? If it is, for some of you, stepping into a role, you've got 3 major arcana cards going across there. You're leveling up, you're standing in your power, you're doing the work that needs to be doing, and you're putting yourself first, and then you're bringing your ideas to the table. That's what's going to create the harmony. I really like this. It's such a strong indication that, you know, it's time for Aries to show the world what you're made of, and you are going to be successful. It has been a while coming. For some of you, it's taken a little while for you to get to where you're going, but you know, there's no right or wrong pathway, and you know, it's all part of the learning, it's all part of the necessary learning along the way. But you are going to be victorious, and celebration coming. Okay, so for some of you, I'm hearing, for some of you, going for that job, it's not about faking it till you make it. It's more about proving that, you know, you're willing to learn, you're willing to, you know, try something new. And that could be a huge step out of your comfort zone for some of you. You are going to be celebrating as you make the positive changes. And I do see, for some of you, it could be about changing your diet, maybe getting out more, getting more exercise, because I do see all these positive changes are going to create that ripple effect. Creating that ripple effect. Wow. Okay. I'm just going to ask for any further messages for the beautiful sign of Aries. Thank you. Yeah, your Queen of Swords energy. I like it. Let's see what else. What about the 8 of Swords? Thank you. Attracting fear. Thank you. Yep. You're playing it safe, taking that leap of faith, needing to really step into your power. I keep saying it because that's what keeps coming. All I can see is this looks quite nice. This nice guy with this sword. Okay. All right. So that's what was getting my attention. Not the guy, but the sword. Yeah. You're safeguarding yourself. You're going to move forward from the month of January in a really strong position. What can you tell me about this temptation, this devil energy card? It is a 6, so it is about recreating some balance, and that could also fall in line for some of you that are needing to just clean up, you know, a little bit of diet and, you know, a few bad habits, and, you know, that is the past. That is not who you're stepping into, Aries. Yeah, Hanged Man energy. So I get a sense with that, it's for some of you, it's something you've been putting off putting off. And we often do that. We go, oh, it's all right, I'll do it in the new year. I'll do it. Stop delaying things, stop putting things off. I do feel like you've put it off long enough, and it's now time to get on with it. Clean things up, tidy things, let go of what's, what you're still holding on to. Ways of being, I'm hearing. So it's not necessarily things, it's more about ways of being. It could also be people, needing to just, stop the energy vampires, I'm hearing. So stop the people that, perhaps it's also the devil energy comes with the energy vampires, but I get a sense of perhaps it's people that are, it could be leading you astray, or could be from the past that's, in some ways you're just holding on to them. That you're not resonating with them, you're not connecting with them on the same level, because you're changing and you're shifting your vibration, but you're putting off walking away, or you're putting off letting them go, Knight of Swords. Yeah, it's time to move things forward, time to progress on that healing journey that you're on, as well as the soul's journey. You're moving forward. Yeah, past is the past, it's our teacher, okay? We can't go back, we can't change it, but it's now time to move forward, and move forward in such a strong way. Can I ask, what is the love that's showing itself there with the Ace of Cups? We've got a connection coming in for some of you that are looking for love. I want to know whether it's more, yeah, okay, so it's a Knight of Wands energy, and it's the Strength, yeah. So for some of you, you are just recreating a stronger connection with yourself on a healing level, and finding the love within yourself, and perhaps putting yourself first, and putting yourself unconditionally accepting and loving yourself. But for others, I do feel you do have someone coming in that is going to create a more solid foundation. If you are looking for love, if you are with someone and you're not sure whether it is the real deal, I'm hearing yes it is, and you're recreating a bit more stability within that relationship, okay? That won't be for everyone, so take what resonates. Can I ask more about these ideas that are showing themselves to me? Yeah, I do get a sense with some of you, you've put those ideas on the table before and they've not been heard. And what I'm hearing is, perhaps for some of you, it wasn't the right table. So it could be this in the sense of you've shared them, they've not been heard, or they've not been taken on board, and I see you taking them somewhere else. Now that could be for someone. That could be someone starting it up as their own idea, own business. There's so many ideas floating around there, they're just waiting for people to bring them into fruition. I'm going to ask for another card. Thank you. I thought you wanted to come out. Yeah. So for some of you, if you are sharing those ideas and they do get taken on board, it's going to be really good for you. And for some, if they're not, I feel like you are taking those ideas elsewhere and starting over. Wow. They're not going to be for everybody, but look at that. You couldn't ask for a more positive. Four of Wands, yes. It is prosperous, joyful. It's coming out the way the universe is intending. Okay. Victory, success, that's self-explanatory. Do you have any other messages? Oh, yeah. Your final message is the Sun. So you're really leading up to it. It's almost like you're almost there, Aries. Not quite, but you're almost there. I get a sense, the universe, it's like a final test. Are you going to honor yourself? Are you going to do right by yourself? If not, are you going to take those ideas somewhere else? You are going to be successful because you've worked hard. You've achieved a lot and you've worked hard, and now it's time to reap the rewards. I'm just going to ask for one more card just as a final message for the beautiful sign of Aries. And I love it because the Sun has decided to come out where I am today, and we had a bit of a grey day, and then the Sun's decided to come out. So you've got a Knight of Cups, Page of Swords. I do see for some of you going into a partnership, if that's with regards to the ideas, I do see a lot of collaborating, pulling forces together. And that could be for many Aries during the month of January. You may be put in situations where you can't do it on your own. You're putting yourself first. Perhaps, you know, for some, you know, health isn't what it should be. And that's not a negative. It's just saying, well, take the action, do what you need to do. And sometimes it is about, you know, taking advice or taking support or comfort or, you know, working with others so that you're not doing it all yourself. One more, yeah. Things are coming. If you're waiting on some paperwork and documents to be returned, I just heard, it's coming. Okay, it's taking its time, but it's going to see for some of you or for someone out there, you come out on top. Okay, I like it. All right, so we're just going to ask the universe for a blessing for the beautiful sign of Aries. We give the beautiful sign. Oh, that one. Thank you. Any more? 2 more. Thank you. Thank you. That one. Any others? That one. Thank you. Alrighty, let's have a look and see. So we've got the beautiful face there. The blessing of just being. You may have been thinking that if you'd have acted or chosen differently in the past, things would be better now. But in thinking this way, you fail to see the positive effects of your past actions and choices have had both on yourself and others. Look closely and you will see many blessings. So the blessing of just being. So things happen the way they're meant to, even though if it's at the time it doesn't feel like it's happened the way it's meant to. Okay, that's that one. That's actually the sun breaking through. Sometimes when I look at that, it looks like a fried egg. Now is the blessing. Life is a timeless moment in the eternal now. You perceive a yesterday, today, and tomorrow, but in reality, there is only now. Focusing on the past or future keeps you from fully living and receiving life's blessings. Bring your awareness within and receive a timeless blessing. Beautiful. The last one. Quite a mystical one, that one. It's like a red moon. The blessing of letting go. Free yourself from negative entanglements by letting go of emotional ties, beliefs, and outdated ways of thinking that no longer serve you. You have the power. That which you let go will transform into an endless blessing. Wow. Okay, Aries, that's what I have for your mid-monthly for the month of January. I hope you enjoyed that. If you would like to subscribe, I will be posting up more videos shortly. But that's okay, that's up to you. And I will leave it there. If you want to claim these blessings from the universe, pop me a comment down below or a thumbs up or an emoji. I would love you to. And that's your choice too, because this is your journey, my dears. So take care, and I'm sending you all lots of love and light.